We are the Green Army.
I see.
Tell them we are coming. Piva, NIC, whoever they are.
We have come, our football team, far away in Spain for over 5 months. Our table tennis team have been training in China.
We don't even know why they are even coming. They should come and support us so that we can take the trophies.
That's right. Lots of talk. The Joy FM, Joy Sports, Joy Multimedia Group. We need somebody to run their mouth for us. MFL Power is here, ladies and gentlemen.
we don't run our mouth.
Hey, you do.
We don't run our mouth.
You
we
do
show
that.
Working. Kasayem Frama, Kasayem Frama, Kasayem Frama. We will show working tomorrow. The 50-meter dash.
That's where you are.
I'm leading the team
That's
from
right.
the
Tell
Joy
them.
newsroom.
That's right.
For the ladies.
Oh my God.
Danny Cranting, I'll hand over to MFA Adeti.
That's right.
Then MFA Adeti will hand over to Sweetie Abochi. Then Sweetie Abochi will hand over to Sarah Mensah. Tomorrow.
The 4x1.
Share.
Oh, sweetie.
Sweetie.
Oh, sweetie.
They say the football.
They say the football.
They say the football. The first match is against Magdan, a group.
Magdan.
The first and last match.
Magdan.
Who are they?
Who are they?
We talk, we talk, but when it comes to games, we don't talk.
Show them.
We will
show
working.
Quick.
If you say you be you, let's see
Show
you
up.
tomorrow on
Show
the
up.
ground.
Show up.
Show up and show working. And let's
6 a.m. The walk.
Them come.
Yes.
We'll start from there and left and right and left and right and left. Challenge!
Oh my God.
But I'm told some people are also coming there for their own business.
Oh, it's very necessary. It's very important. Very necessary.
Tomorrow, whatever you are looking for,
You
I
will
tell
find
you,
it.
you will find it there at the University of Ghana Sports Stadium.
Oh my God.
So from you see, mark your calendar, just block the day.
Thank you.
Whatever it is that is happening tomorrow,
you.
just put it on hold.
Thank you.
Just be there.
It's the whole day of fanfare.
Upe business ubenya.
That's right.
Upe kunu ubenya.
That's right.
Upe yene ubenya.
Hey.
I should have my clue.
That's a more.
Big shout to you. Oh my God. Oh my God.
We are going
oh
there
my
with
God.
journalistic tactics.
That's right.
Yes.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Listen, guys. We are ready. Big shout out sponsors. The Joy Sports Invitational, of course, is sponsored by Piva Beverages. They will have a lot of beverages for everyone tomorrow. Okay, they've got orange, Coca-Cola. I say Coca.
Tangy.
Piva Cola.
Yeah.
Tangerine.
Tangy. Yes,
Tangy.
tangy. Yes, the tangy.
Tangy. Why even?
Hey,
sweetie!
Oh,
Sweetie! Message.
Oh, that's right.
Tomorrow I'm in a goalpost. And when you see my face,
you are not
you
scoring.
cannot score.
The ball. Hey, sweetie.
Oh, sweetie, my God.
Oh my God. Oh my
Atu,
God.
don't just be giving fans. Don't
That's
just
right.
be giving fans. Atu.
Picking vibes. They picking
Go
vibes.
there and find a wife.
Oh, Achutamoklo. You people should relax for the guy.
I'll put them to shame.
I'm even shocked.
Boga, if it doesn't happen tomorrow, it's over.
Wait.
If it doesn't happen tomorrow, it's over.
Last year, when we went for Daniel's wedding, I made a promise.
Yes.
I intend to keep that promise.
Boga,
What was the problem?
the odds didn't
But the time no
drop.
pass.
Oh, the time no.
No, I left
Daniel
1
got
month.
married on November
18.
18.
He left 1 month.
Wait, but for a reminder, what was the promise? Did you make it?
He said next year by this time. That's what he told me.
He has 1 month.
But DK, you've been married for more than a year.
No.
He
He left
left
1 month.
Left 1 month.
November 18, no.
So the odds did drop.
The odds have dropped dramatically.
Serious.
Yeah.
Because we haven't seen signs.
We don't
We'll
see
be the
anything.
odds. But so Don't worry. on a serious note, I know sure say you even get a serious girlfriend. If you come to Just Sports Invitation where you no go out with girlfriend, you know get girlfriend again.
It's over.
Who asked you?
You don't have to ask me. I have
You
to
say
say
you don't get serious.
Muftar
But
wants
you
to put me in trouble.
Atu, you get.
Muftar wants to put me
Then
in
you
trouble.
say it. So
What is
say
the
it.
name?
Do you have?
Actually, clear the air.
Charlie, you
I
poo.
made a promise
and I intend to
You
keep
what?
that promise.
No, wait.
Big shouts to our sponsors.
No, wait.
Piva Beverages.
Wait. See, Piva they try. But
The luckiest.
Pivas have not say,
Uh-huh.
boys, we get code. You can't put your man.
Can you imagine?
Bro,
On a black
do
like that.
you know the madams who want to hear that they are the one that he has not decided yet? Allow him to breathe. He's still searching.
I heard you mention
He's
the luckiest.
sampling.
Nobody says you mention
I
it.
know if you are saying that.
Nobody says you mention.
Wait. You are
But you
saying
know
that.
what,
You,
but-
meanwhile, to some baby girls, they are. If you notice that's what he
So
said.
you say yes. So if you say yes,
No.
And the people who think they are.
No, I
It's
disagree with
the
you.
yes will be universal.
I disagree with
Okay,
Ticho.
guys, it's okay.
What Ticho is insinuating is that the girls are many, so he has to select one.
It's okay. Move that.
But because actually, if you the one goes, oh yeah, oh baby Salassi, I mean you know say me than you.
Quick.
Then but right now you don't feel mention it.
don't feel mention.
No.
Killer.
Okay.
No,
it's
they
okay.
left 1 month.
The bro code, you put the break the bro code. I don't like that
it's
thing.
okay.
The bro code, you put the break.
Master,
Okay.
nobody they break code. He like give him body 1 year, left 1 month.
Oh, that want to be sweet reminder. Be reminded.
Oh yeah, we did of course.
Guys, it's okay. Thank you. The funniest thing I've seen on the internet, he said somebody said, "What's the craziest thing you've heard from a married man?" And then somebody said, "So married man approached her, and he said, but are you not married?" He said, "I'm married, but it's not serious like that."
The same way you get serious girlfriend, you go be get serious wife.
Charlie, what's more?
He said the man look her straight in the face. He said, but are you not married? He said, oh yeah, I'm married, but it's not serious like that.
See, boys be back every day. Boys they find some angle. Somebody go fit tell some girls say, yeah, in wife day that be in wife, but if you be the gig, it's like you meet some friend. Boga, you dey lie. You dey lie. You just want to do that thing again. You know me, Charlie, don't fall for these things. Charlie,
Big shouts to our sponsors. The luckiest luck is in the air. McDown Group are one of our sponsors. McDown Group is our first game. Multimedia's first football match.
First and last.
Yes. McDown has come to give
Not
us
first
their
and last,
money.
hey, behave yourself.
They've come to give us their money only to be eliminated in the first round. We are sorry. We apologize in advance. Big shouts to Piva as well. Yomi Yogurt. Hey, Daddy K, Yomi Yogurt.
Yomi.
I say I'm a part of the.
I know, you're a shareholder.
I'm a shareholder.
Yomi Yogurt. Our sponsors.
Don't go there.
Big shouts to Caveman Watches.
Quick.
Yeah.
Quick.
Hey, Charlie, I have a caveman that is like 5 years old there, bro.
Starboy watches.
Oh, Charlie.
Starboy.
It's called the Blue Volta.
Yeah. As I get select for Big House during the AFCON. Then bring me one.
Charlie.
So yeah.
They sport it.
That's select. You see when the Blasters go play tournament, so they give them jeep, no?
Yes.
Need to get select for there. I get man.
So big shouts to Caveman Watches. Big shouts to Skechers. Original shoe company. And you know the amazing thing Skechers are doing? On the day they are giving away lots of shoes. Lots of shoes. Yeah.
See.
They give away like coupons and stuff. So you come there, you get a coupon because obviously we don't know the people's sizes. And you take it to a Skechers shop and you pick the kind of shoe you want.
Oh, that's brilliant.
It's amazing, bro.
Brilliant.
It's amazing. And big shouts to the biggest shouts to Minerals Commission.
Quick.
Yeah.
Charlie.
Minerals Commission.
Commission.
They say they don't do nonsense surface mining.
Maybe they can't give anybody license, make you go test. Lagos Stadium places something they handle.
Hey, this Minerals Commission, they do the right thing.
Right, thing.
You understand? That's why they are here at the Joy Sports Invitational. So big shouts to them. Big shouts to the participants. And I'm going to do a quick roll call right now.
Also, friends, the sponsors. No. Friends, the sponsors.
Yes.
To all the federations who are supporting us.
Of course.
I just came from the Arm Wrestling Federation.
Have you carried the bench there?
Boga, they imported the thing from Turkey. So they want to personally supervise its transportation.
Oh, they said they won't let us carry it.
No.
Okay, me, I'm okay. It's fine. It's fine.
Charles
fine.
Jose has to
So
be
we are
different.
having real arm wrestling officials
with the same rules there.
Yes.
The same rules.
The same rules.
The African get rules now.
Yeah, they
Other people will win medals.
Left and right.
Is it quick?
So you're a bad boy.
Oh, God forgive me.
You're a bad boy. You're a bad boy.
Nobody understood.
Listen. Okay, so So that's that. Ghana Athletics, big shouts to them as well.
Yeah, Ghana
They are
Ghana Athletics.
also assisting us with the official starting blocks, as well as a photo finish.
A photo finish.
Photo finish.
The standard gun. Pa!
So you know that whatever time you run on the day in the 50-meter dash or 100, it's official. It's not hand time though. This is machine time.
Wait to so if you go run some 9 points, you go Olympics with that.
On a world.
Bro, the official. Don't joke.
It's official, yes.
Yeah. Disappointed athletes who have now found their way in companies. This is your time. This is your time.
This is it. On top of that, we will have a masters race. And the masters race is for people in a certain age category. So let's say 50. Oh, I say age category.
I want explanation. With the pot belly and things.
You don't need to have pot belly. You
Oh,
need
okay.
to
It's an age. It's not physique.
Thank you.
Okay.
50.
Abala, you enter.
You recall the guy for NIC.
Why you freeze?
Who said, don't worry about my stomach.
Don't worry.
It is just a size.
So Ghana Athletics will be there. Ghana Table Tennis Federation are also coming.
Titi.
So they will supervise that grudge match between Andy Dusty and Lexis Bill in the morning. There's tennis, lawn tennis as well.
Oh, Charlie, my game.
Your game that
bro.
Oh, Charlie, that one we are winning. Lexis, we have seen your arm. If you serve and the people can return the serve, then you are
I hit the inside.
Charlie. So that one only Lexis has signed up for multimedia.
But you see, friend,
he has monopolized that one.
He's the killer.
What will surprise you is that a lot of these CEOs and managing directors, tennis is what they do.
When they play tennis,
Yes.
don't joke.
So you're telling me
some
that
companies go feel shock you.
So some CEO go shift like
The MD of Labade Beach, Mr. David Edruafo, actually threw a challenge at McDan, who also plays tennis a lot.
McDan plays tennis. Even his kids have played tennis with his kids.
Yes, he gave him a challenge. He said, McDan, you know you can't face me.
All right, so there's that. Like I just said, so big shouts to all the federations who are supporting us. The chess federation, drafts, Ghana Athletics, Ghana Volleyball, basketball. Big shouts to Yasechi and his people as well. So big shouts to everybody that's supporting us. So listen, and then of course, remember that all of you that are coming there.
But I don't hear these people.
Which people?
Oh, my federation. You know, they know. You people give them selling.
Your federation.
My federation.
GFA.
The most transparent federation in the what did my president say? My president said that their federation is the most
transparent sporting federation in Ghana.
Yeah, they don't. You don't give them selling.
No.
Your football, who they supervise, they don't give you referees.
Please.
No,
the referees we have, they are doing galamsey.
The referees association.
No, so actually, the thing is that
Okay.
there are competitive league matches happening this weekend.
So they don't give you.
So the
babes.
FA,
That's not the reason.
They don't give you
The
babes.
reason is we don't need GFA for corporate games.
Why they fear say them go your games?
I say we don't need. We don't need. I say we don't need. We don't need. Okay. What is your problem?
What did you hear what you said?
the agenda situation
McDan over 3.5. Quick.
Baghdad group of comedy versus multimedia group over 3.5
standard.
No, but
These boys are very silly.
No, the McDan team is actually very good.
You are not listening to what they are saying. Muftau.
No, forget about the agenda.
Yes. So anyway, but GFA is supporting in the background. So big shouts to them. If GFA want to support it, can't give us balls. We'll list them as sponsors.
That's surprised because they have been dashing balls and boots and babes.
The thing is that we have our own balls.
Okay.
But you have said something. No, we should have gone to them for balls.
Yeah. Balls.
But we have balls.
Oh, Prosper and Kurt would have given us balls.
Oh, Ketini would have done that. It go vex some.
And in fact, it is coinciding with his 5th anniversary.
Yes, he would have come to give you a very wonderful speech.
Yes, a ceremonial
It's
king.
not too late. Mufta, call him.
Call
Say he's
him.
your friend.
If he can give speech for that, can't be.
One
He
against
guy.
McDan. Are you crazy?
The Kurt
You didn't do that.
Hey, the star player is here. Star man.
Hey, Kojo Breeze.
Yeah.
No, relax. How should we address you?
Listen.
No, but you see, this young man knows me. I wonder why he's doing.
Kojo Brace, do you know that Kojo Brace yesterday they told me that his nickname is
Ahanta Pele. Yeah. Ahanta Pele. Yeah. Oh my God. Make Jibo no me crabons and no Charlie. I know be your side.
Kojo Brace.
Yeah.
Address me properly.
Okay, I'm addressing you properly.
Address me properly.
Chairman. But you see, Fento, if you look closely at Fento cannot play any game. So Fento will be probably qualified to be a coach.
Okay.
Yeah.
I accept.
Which coach? Exactly.
You see, we are supposed to be a team. He's come to diss me.
No, I'm not dissing you.
I don't understand Kojo Brace's motivation.
Exactly. I'm only placing you at a proper place so that you don't go and
What are you doing in the multimedia team? What are you doing? What sport have you signed up for?
I'm defending.
You're playing the football, sir.
Yeah.
Ahanta Pele.
I mean, I played up to second division, but it was because of school that I truncated.
Hey.
A player.
Player.
Which team?
Oh, you know, Hunter FC. Go.
Just say, you see, everything is a hunter because we can't verify.
Okay, no. When I was in the university, you know, we play inter hall.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yeah. I was called top defender.
Top
D.
Which university?
Top D.
Which
You see,
university?
I was playing for-
Let me guess. Hunter University.
No. University of Cape Coast.
Quick.
And I was in Oguaho.
And you played?
Top D. Yes. I was called top defender. Top D. Yo.
Somebody can
top D,
top there.
Ask top D. Yo.
Why you don't believe out?
I wonder. See,
Top D.
yeah.
Somebody can verify
The
this.
top D be short for top defender.
Top defender.
Yeah. So people see me and say top D. Yo.
Yeah. Player.
As long as you meet here, you go like top D. Yo. I say,
Bola.
You know. No. Let me tell you.
That's how I am from. My talk is
No. Let me tell you a story. When I joined ATLFM, they were going to play a football game. You know Asante Fogo?
Yes.
And then I came on the pitch and said, yeah. I said, no, look, put me in the team. Fogo looked at me and said, now see a couple players how can we be? oh yeah. So Fogo benched me.
Quick.
Now about 20 minutes to time to end, they brought me in. My first start, Fogo said, what team no? Oh yeah.
Hey, you know this is I go call.
Call for call right now.
But sometimes you can tell a good player by the first touch.
No, you know since then, ATLFM never played a game
without you.
Sometimes they will wait for me to come because I
Player.
Oh, call for call. This one.
This guy.
Multimedia, we wait.
Top D.
He's lucky.
Top D.
No, you see,
Top D.
let me
We bow. Top D.
I have in Agoran Kantai, when we used to play for our teams, my coach can tell you that if Kudo is there, you guys, you can go and leave me there. Because he knows that.
Top D. Thank you for passing by. Tomorrow will be late, man. Join us for the walk in the morning, 6 a.m. I'll be there. Everybody will be there. Every single person will be there. The whole Dusty, Lexus, Doreen, both Doreens, Avio and
DJ Black.
Westeamwa, Raymond Aqua, Kocho. Everybody will be there. Everyone will be there. Everyone will be there. So, Charlie, do join us. Evans Mensah. Hey, Evans. If you see Evans, get 2 left feet.
I mean, Evans say he's a striker man you should have signed.
Evans asked me. We'll go super. Guys, one more time. Big shouts to our sponsors for the Joy Sports Invitational. Tomorrow will be late. Like I said, we start at 6 a.m. and we go all the way till evening. Our sponsors, the luckiest, thank you very much. McDan Group, thank you. Piva Beverages, Yomi Yogurt, Caveman Watches, Sketches, and Minerals Commission. Big shouts to all of you. Participating companies, I'm just going to run through. This is a long list more, but I'm going to run through everybody. Every single one of you deserves a big shout. IS Evolutions Consult,
Yeah.
National Insurance Commission,
Yeah.
Axis Pensions Trust,
Chai.
Safolda Ventures,
Yo.
PWAC, Labadi Beach Hotel,
Oh, wow.
Escort Security,
Chai.
Nationwide Technologies, ARB Apex Bank PLC, Adanse Travels,
Yes.
Aramex,
Yes.
Jetlink Flight Support,
Chai.
Sawe Nano and Sons Company Limited.
Relax.
Quick.
What's this sour? What is that?
Sawe
No, it's not sour.
is what?
It's sour. Sour nano.
Me that they corrected me yesterday.
No. I was in the company yesterday, I mean.
Mufta, go on. Sawe Nano.
Yes.
That's what you said.
So in fact, if you cannot pronounce it, S and N.
S and S.
Yes, S and S. Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
Big shouts to them.
Yeah.
Premier Health Insurance. Multi-choice. If I see Jeffrey Oroku there, Oroku's upon,
But he be tactician.
I'll break one of those his chopsticks that he calls legs.
What the guy do you?
He don't do me anything.
You just want to break it.
Yes. Big shouts to his CEO, Mr. Autry.
Yes. And then Niyama.
Hey, Dagadu. Oh, Charlie. The luckiest McDown Group, Yummy Yogurt, National Petroleum Authority, Minerals Commission, Zenith Bank, Omni Basic Bank. Team Multimedia will also be there.
Quick.
Ideal Air Services Limited, Republic Bank, Cosa Bright, Stanbic Bank. My friend, my brothers and sisters, it's going to be a big deal. Tomorrow, big deal. All right, listen. So that's what's going to come. We'll have a quick interview a little later in the show on this whole thing and what to expect, because preparations have been ongoing in earnest. We're using both pitches at the University of Ghana. We're using the track. We're using the campus for the walk in the morning. We're using the swimming pool for the swimming. We're using the tennis court. So the whole athletics or sports directorate area of the University of Ghana will be occupied by Joy Sports Invitational participants tomorrow. But we've also got a lot to look forward to today on the show. We have big games to preview. Liverpool against Arsenal and the El Clasico UEFA Champions League matches, setting up what's going to be an amazing weekend coming up. So do stay with us. What I'm going to do is take a very, very short break. When I come back from this, we will look ahead to the big games this weekend with an eye of what happened over the weekend. This is Game Plan on 99.7 Joy FM. Game Plan is proudly sponsored by Betway. Betway is asking if you're ready to get way more chances to win with Betway. Every single day, you have the key to unlock 5 free spins on Mega Money Wheel, where you stand a chance to win a massive 1 million Ghana City jackpot from Betway. So what are you waiting for? Log into betway.com.gh today and take your spin. All thanks to Betway. And Betway have also introduced an amazing new product, and that is this. It's established itself as a global innovator in the sports betting arena, and path of staying ahead in this ecosystem is the development of new, intuitive, and easy-to-use features and products that make betting with Betway both easier and more rewarding. And they have a great catalog of features that they've brought to customers, from promotions like Top Up Tuesday to incredible added value tools like Win Boost. This season, Betway has unveiled their latest first-of-its-kind feature. It's called the Bet Saver. It's Betway's way of making sure you always win something on your sports bet, even if the picks don't go your usual way. So how does that work? It's the Bet Saver will calculate a return based on your total odds, your total wager, the number of selections in your multi-bet, and the number of losses. This means that even if you lose multiple picks in your multi-bet with Bet Saver, you may still qualify to get your wager back. So that's a big deal from Betway. The show is also proudly sponsored, of course, by Petrosol Platinum Energy. Every drop matters just as every penny counts. Good quality fuel enhances your vehicle performance and reduces maintenance costs. So take no risk in times like this. All you need is value for your money. And so look no further. Drive to the next Petrosol fuel station for your clean, accurate quantity fuel suitable for new technology vehicles. So be a happy customer, fuel with smiles, drive more miles, and save some money. Petrosol, your clean, quality fuel in full quantity. Petrosol Platinum Energy, energizing dreams. And ever since I got introduced to Petrosol fuel, I've never gone back. And you know what? It's been amazing. So do buy yourself Petrosol fuel anytime you think about Petrosol. Okay, there's an Arsenal fan here who is very concerned about what we will say. We haven't even said it all, but he's concerned about what we will say about Arsenal in previewing their match. Ani Osabute, he says, as host of the show, when it comes to the game between Arsenal and Liverpool, you will be objective, especially when it comes to us. I pray you don't allow any blue ink to influence your judgment. And this is attack on the host. Do stay with us. We will take a short break. When we come back, we'll look ahead to the weekend's matches. This is Game Plan on 99.7 Joy FM and Hits 103.9 FM. Plan 99.7 Joy FM and Hits 103.9 FM. My name is Fento. Sahib Fento. Welcome to the show. It's live and interactive. You can join us on the WhatsApp number 055-111-1997. If you're listening to us on X Spaces, welcome. If you're watching us on YouTube on the Joy 99.7 FM YouTube channel, welcome to the show. If you're watching us on Facebook as well, a big welcome to the show. Daniel Cranting and Sichover Flavor Trip are here. We're building up to the Joy Sports Invitational, of course, like I said. And that's on Saturday. That's tomorrow, October 26th. We'll start with a walk in the morning at 6 a.m. on the University of Ghana campus. So come around, park your car, and let's walk. It's only 5 kilometers. Do some aerobics before, some warm-up before the walk, and then aerobics after that. And then the competition will begin in earnest. The football competition, we had a draw yesterday, and it's pitched up some very interesting encounters. Let me just go through them very quickly for those who might be interested. Or for a double check, Adansi Travels will play the first game against Nationwide Technology. Minerals Commission will take on IS Evolution's Consult. Magdan Group have drawn the host nation or the host team, Multimedia Group. The luckiest play against Ideal Air. ARB Apex Bank Limited will take on Emigo Ghana. Axis Pension will face Escort Security. Jetlink Flight Support will face Saffolder Ventures. That's happening on pitch 1. On pitch 2, we'll have Pavac against Multi-Choice. Pivo Beverages then play Sowe Nano. Stanbic Bank take on Omni Basic. Costa Bright face NPA, National Petroleum Authority. Aramex face National Insurance Commission. Labadi Beach Hotel, they will take on Republic Bank, and Zenith Bank will face Premier Health. The Joy Sports Invitational is proudly sponsored by Magdan Group. Of course, Yomi Yogurt, also proud sponsors. The Luckiest also sponsoring Pivo Beverages, Caveman, Skechers, and the Minerals Commission. All right. Like I said, we will have a great conversation from now till 3 p.m. So send me your messages on 055-111-1997 or leave me a message on X. Use the hashtag GamePlan and I'll read your messages for you. Real Madrid did another remontada in midweek in the Champions League. Dortmund, I'm not sure they saw it coming, took a 2-goal lead and somehow surrendered it and gave it away. I don't know how Real Madrid keep doing this in the Champions League. It's just surreal. It's unbelievable. And Barcelona, they absolutely disgraced Bayern Munich. Were this close to avenging that 8-2 defeat. But nonetheless, it was still an incredible victory. I have been very surprised by how good Hansi Flick has been at that Barcelona. And both teams are coming off great midweek and will face each other in El Clasico this weekend. That's actually tomorrow at 7 p.m. on Saturday. And then you've got the other one in England between Liverpool, who are who are just one of only 3 teams to have had 100% start to the Champions League group phase, okay, or league phase as they call it now. Only Aston Villa, Liverpool. What's the third team? I think it's actually like those 2, right? With 9 points, it's unbelievable. Only those 2, Aston Villa and Liverpool, the only ones with 9 points in the league phase after match day 3. Liverpool take on Arsenal this weekend, another big game. Daniel and Sicho are here with me to look ahead to that. But first, guys, let's talk about the Champions League a little bit. Arsenal got a slight victory against Shakhtar Donetsk. Liverpool beat Leipzig away from home. But let's talk about that Real Madrid comeback. If Madrid had won a normal regulation time victory, I'm not sure it'd be worthy of a conversation because yes, both teams met in the final last season, but we know that Dortmund were a little lucky to be there and they probably would not get there again. But then they take a 2-0 lead against Real Madrid at the Bernabeu and everybody thinks, oh, wait a minute, the champions are in big danger. And then it completely changed in the second half. Madrid score 5 goals, Vinicius hat-trick. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, it's Real Madrid, it's Champions League, it's Bernabeu. It happens.
But how do they keep doing that?
Nobody knows. And that is why...
what's that Jay-Z line? It's like, I don't know what it means, but it's provocative.
Yeah, man.
It's just provocative.
It's happening. And even at 2-0, some of us, we just had a sense that it could happen again. But under all of it, almost every time that it has happened, especially in the more recent years, Carlo has had to adjust his team to give them the opportunity to go on and do what they do. Remember last season against Bayern Munich, in that second leg where Bayern took the lead from Davis's brilliant effort.
Yes.
In that first 45 minutes, Vinicius Junior was quite central in that first half. Then, at some point, at the start of the second half, Carlo Ancelotti got Vini to be hugging the line, and then Toni Kroos and co started pinging the ball to him very early. So before Bayern could actually shift to cover Vinicius Junior, the ball from Kroos would reach him early, and everybody kept, sending the balls there. Rodrigo started coming in and all of that. So Carlo has always had to, and he brought on Joselu to occupy center backs, make those runs, and in the end, Joselu scored twice. But it all started from Carlo shifting Vini wide, bringing on Joselu to bring the presence, and then everything came together. So when Madrid have gone on to do what they do, many people pay attention to the fact that Madrid have done it. But we don't give enough credit to what Carlo is able to do to give the team the platform to go on and do it. And so we saw it against Dortmund, again, Borussia Dortmund in midweek, where in the first half, Madrid were playing, if you like, a very flat 4-3-3.
Okay.
But in that system, Madrid didn't have anybody taking care of the center of the back line in terms of a DM. So there was Bellingham, there was Modric, there was Valverde, great individual, but nobody really has the natural ability of protecting the back for us a DM. So that was lacking in the first half. Credit to Borussia Dortmund, because what Dortmund were doing in that first half was they were comfortable on the ball. They wanted to play between the lines, and because of the space between Madrid's midfield and the back line, Julian Brandt had a brilliant first half.
Mm-hmm.
He was popping up everywhere, picking the ball, because in the advanced role that he's playing, you normally leave him for your DM.
Okay.
But there was nobody taking charge of him, so he was floating all over the place. Then Dortmund got those 2 goals. But as soon as Dortmund got those 2 goals, Real Madrid reacted. And Carlo did something. He actually broke that 4-3-3. Rodrigo was playing on the left-hand side of the forward line, stopped playing that role. It reverted to something that looks similar to what we had seen them do last season. So Bellingham had the license to start galloping into the box. Vinicius Junior had the license to drop deep and pick the ball and run. Mbappe would occupy the central area, and then Rodrigo would join Mbappe and at times join Vinicius. Mm-hmm. So if you remember, after 2-0, Bellingham almost made it 2-1.
Yeah, he came close.
Mbappe dragged one centre back away. One was occupied by Rodrigo, and Bellingham went down the middle. A very good ball from Vinicius Junior. He just didn't get the power behind the ball, so it didn't score. Then Rodrigo, again, having left the wide area, coming central, had a very good pass to him, brilliant control, struck the woodwork. Then look at who was following up, because he had license to be galloping into the box. Jude Bellingham, on the rebound of the crossbar, Bellingham has the touch, almost scores, also hits the woodwork. Mm-hmm. So Carlo changed that. And so I've seen on social media the commentary about Nuri Sahin making the defensive change. At 2-0, he was smelling the danger. People are paying attention to the second half. But Madrid's problems to Dortmund started after the 2-0 when Carlo changed something about the team.
And
so
isn't that the best thing, like you're saying, that Carlo made a lot of changes tactically.
Yeah.
There are a lot of people that don't give him tactical credit,
Yeah,
if you
because
like.
he himself almost always tries to downplay his
Exactly.
tactical acumen. He talks as if.
But you're
football is
saying that
simple.
in this game,
in
every game,
yes,
he wins with tactics.
we can go through. We can go to the Chelsea game. We can go to the City game. We can go through.
It's not going to express yourself.
You can be lucky. Of course, they've been lucky at times, but under being lucky, they've done things to win the luck to themselves. In the Inter game, in the City game.
Look, it's not possible for you to repeat these
You know-
performances based on vibes.
Vibes. There is some, but people don't pay attention to it. So I'm only drawing people's attention to what he did in this game. We don't have time. Otherwise, we could have gone to all the other ones and tell you specifically what changed and brought
You
Madrid.
could have brought us heritage.
Yes, heritage, football heritage.
It's there.
It's
From
there.
Zizou. And that's the same narrative that was
Exactly.
Like,
Yeah,
go
it's
and
not
express
tactical.
yourself. Exactly.
Yeah.
How can you win back to back Champions League and tell me that there's no method to it?
Yeah,
It's
and
like-
in fact, when he pushed Rodrigo, gave him the license to be going central and joining Vinicius, he freed Vasquez to move further up the pitch. So look at the position of Vasquez. In fact, he scored a goal from being very high up the pitch and try. It's something that he did. Then he gave the like I was saying, Nuri Sahin had to react because the signs were there, the problems were beginning to boil up, and they were beginning to crack under the pressure. So he had to bring an extra body to give them numbers in the spaces where Real Madrid will be starting to cause problem. Because if Rodrigo shifts, there is Vini, there is Mbappe, and there's Bellingham coming. You are almost dealing with 4 people in and around the box. So you have to throw in somebody to protect the 2-goal leader he had. But when it's Real Madrid and it's Bernabeu, it's difficult to keep these very talented footballers quiet. And on the night, Vinicius Jr. showed why, for some of us, we've always said the whole year that he is by far, without any doubt, the best footballer who deserves the Ballon d'Or. So yeah, credit to Carlo Ancelotti, credit to Vinicius Jr. And Mbappe is still, immersing himself into what Real Madrid. I saw a clip. So when Real Madrid scored, it was 3-2. Mbappe was celebrating, and Rodrigo was behind. Rodrigo was laughing. Rodrigo was like,
Yeah, I've seen that video.
It's your first time, man. Yeah. Like that is us.
This is what we do here.
This is what we do here. And I like Mbappe's humility in that game because Mbappe has always been a star boy. Everything has gone through him in France, but in this game, he was happy to be a decoy. He was happy to make the runs for others. He was happy to occupy positions so that others could thrive.
Question though, how long do you think he can continue to do this, even if that means Real Madrid keep winning?
Look, Mbappe is so talented. I think he'll settle in time, and even though he's not settled, his numbers are not terrible.
They're not, but
They are not.
he's
But
a
he's not
victim of
explosive.
his own. Exactly.
Absolutely. So I think he will get there. Mbappe will get to the point where he already discovered that magic about him. He and Vini and Rodrigo will find the chemistry.
If in order for that to happen,
Yeah.
they need to move Vinicius from where he is.
But Vinicius, the whole world, that place, he play no play past everybody.
That's
I
the
don't-
issue.
I don't think that needs to happen.
Do you
Look,
think that in the
Real
current
Madrid-
in the current setup where Mbappe plays, he will rediscover his top form playing where he plays right now?
I don't think so.
Last season, Mbappe played central.
Yeah,
Yes,
but
and how
didn't
was
have
he?
a great season. His numbers are good, but in terms
No,
of
his numbers were great. In fact, I think that was the best scoring season he had.
like I'm saying,
Playing central.
His numbers were great, but he wasn't as explosive as. And even he has complained about the position. And for France, ever since he started going central, we've seen him. He struggled. Listen, the French league are the greatest respect to the league. Mbappe will play anywhere. He will
And
play
still
as a
excel.
goalkeeper. He will play as a goalkeeper and still eat people. But
What?
no, but you remember in the game against Barca last season.
I don't remember anything.
Oh, I said with the greatest respect to them.
That doesn't mean anything. When you say what? That thing they say. No.
With all due respect.
With all due respect, it doesn't mean matter.
If
If it's settings,
But DK, you were about to say you were going to. Okay, Sicho, yes.
I want to say that Mbappe last season in the game against Barca in the Champions League, you remember he was almost quiet throughout the game until your man Luis
that
Enrique
switch.
gave him some license to start playing, and that is where I think Mbappe needs to always start wide and come in. That is
Where
that is-
Vinicius plays.
Yeah, start from where King Vinicius is playing now.
But you see, the whole Mbappe thing,
But Carlo will make it work.
is it not his own unwillingness to adapt to sort of enjoy that role more? Because I don't think it's beyond him. If he makes up his mind that, you know what, I'm going to take this on, I can play in that
Have
center
you
for this.
sensed any lack of
No, but-
effort?
So far,
the fact is,
He doesn't
in
enjoy
in
it.
a very good team, he can make it work, like
Right.
what we saw last season. But if you really want the player to play well
it's
and get the
explosive,
numbers, that's the two things. If you can do it for the benefit of the team, but if you want Mbappe to function like the player we know him to be. He doesn't have the skill set for that.
I was going to say he doesn't have the skill set.
And that goes back to my question: that how long will he be willing?
And that's what I was coming to. Look, Real Madrid post Ronaldo, they've basically shared responsibility. The time Benzema won the Ballon d'Or, did you see Vinicius' numbers? Yeah. He was banging goals double figures, giving assists double figures. Look, they have a way of sharing that responsibility. It's not every time. And it's not strict. If you watch the positioning, it's not strict. It's that second half that Vinicius was allowed to stick there and come in. And that was the plan. But there are times where they will be switching. Yeah, and for me, it's just about the fluidity. And Carlo will get it right. It's not every time that Mbappe will have to play a peripheral figure. There will be times where Vinicius will have to also do that job and allow Mbappe to shine. We saw it last season. Yeah. When Bellingham started the season, he had that freedom to come in. When Vinicius came from his injury, there were times where they needed to balance things out. In fact, if you watch from the Real Madrid game up until the final, Bellingham didn't have that freedom he was having in the first half of the season.
His goals suffered.
It suffered as a result, but it was benefiting the team. So Carlo has a way. He'll fix it.
Stanley Inachimoto says the multimedia team will beat McDan. No, for the multimedia team to beat McDan Group, they need a top striker like Nicolas Jackson. And he's also asking a question. He says, is it true that Dortmund refused to train at the Bernabeu before the game because their tactics might be exposed? Yes.
It's a Dortmund thing. You know, it's a Dortmund thing. You know,
they said the Bernabeu has
Let him finish.
No, but where he's going, it's not. It is true.
Where he's going.
The thing has happened before. It has happened to certain teams.
Where is he going? Where is he going?
I go put my life savings all for top. Say they go that side.
Which side?
Utu.
None of where they go.
Okay, you just talk.
I'll say it's a Dortmund thing. Dortmund, they don't like training, so that people will see the attack. So
behind closed doors,
anybody who has worked with Dortmund, the person can tell you it's a Dortmund thing. If you ask Terzic, he'll tell you. If Imam also played there,
he will tell you.
If you ask your banter.
All right. 055-1111-997. This is Game Plan brought to you by Petrosol, Platinum Energy, and Betway. I've got lots of your messages here, but let's talk about, because we will preview the El Clasico and that Arsenal versus Liverpool game. But let's talk about one more match in midweek. I'm talking about Barcelona.
Quickly before we cross over to that game.
Fair enough.
This Real Madrid consistent comeback thing. It's not like be sum sum. It's not just like I understand like it's the sum sum there like, but it's a whole psychological thing and it's dangerous because it doesn't always. It's a Champions League that it plays out in. The players have done it once, twice, and now they almost believe every time they are down at they'll win. Like they know
it never goes quiet.
It never goes quiet. Now the thing is, opposition teams now come to Bernabeu, and even with 2-goal leads, 3-goal leads, they are still not comfortable.
Still doubting themselves.
All these things plays into managerial reactions, the players' body language, everything, and it's all psychology. So Real Madrid just needed that one goal. Like that's all they needed. And if you saw the way Rudiger celebrated a goal,
you just knew it.
Because they knew Dortmund were done. It's not just about Real Madrid playing well now. Dortmund are now playing against themselves. And it is all in their head. If this game was a league match, it won't play out like that. I bet you. If this game was a league match, it won't play out like that.
Or away from the Bernabeu.
Or away from the Bernabeu.
So is it a case that the La Liga teams don't really care? Or is it a case that Madrid themselves don't have the same aura in the league?
They haven't done it in those scenarios often
enough.
I see.
But in the Champions League, repeat against high-level elite teams, elite managers. Like they've done it to everybody.
I'm saying, let them do Pep.
Yes.
Let them do Kloppo.
Yes.
Let them do
Tuchel.
Yeah.
Why they blame Louis Sahin? No, think about it. No, they've done it to everybody.
No, fair enough. Yes, it's true.
They do everybody. It's not be joke.
I say, Alex, they score hat-trick
for me, another thing that is so unfair with this, and it's very simplistic. Last season, I was saying it when people were criticizing the Thomas Tuchel substitutions. You are managing a game. Yeah. It's momentum.
Yeah.
The fact that you were playing well 5 minutes ago doesn't mean now you are still on the ascendancy. you need to react to certain things that are happening. If the guy opposite you has made changes and those changes are affecting you, you don't expect to sit down because when he was playing for back it was working. No. As at now, they are coming, and if you continue, the person has hit the crossbar twice. The person has missed the free header. Are you telling me that he should continue hitting crossbar and free header? You need to make changes to adjust. So when he makes the changes and eventually it still doesn't work, it doesn't mean it's the changes that cause that.
And it also doesn't mean that if he hadn't made the change,
it wouldn't have happened.
Because at 2-0, it could easily have been 2-2 before the end of first half.
Yes,
easily. When Carlo made those changes early, so he just knew that he had to react, and he reacted in the end. Real Madrid and Vinicius.
But also,
Aziz, actually, I'll come to you shortly. Aziz ID Goro in Tema Community 1 side 10 says, does the Marca Award realistically end the GOAT debate? And don't you think Lautaro Martinez deserves a shout in the 2024 Player of the Year conversation? Yeah. I think we've had this debate here where everybody picked one player. But yeah, I think the Marca Award is referring to is Marca giving Messi an award in America for being the player with the most trophies in history, 46. Whether that ends the GOAT debate is another conversation to be had. This message says,
that debate, one day we should have it.
Hello, friend. Okay, I think I've read that. This one says, great show by all standards. The midweek Champions League games made people have high expectations towards the El Clasico. This Saturday will be a normal game and a cool win for Real Madrid. And he predicts that Real Madrid will win by 2-1 against Barcelona. Hala Madrid. That is Dale, always listening to us all the way from Madrid. This one is from Nitojo from Tema Newtown. He says, Liverpool getting all the points against Arsenal this weekend. We will never walk alone. He says, Nitojo, thank you for your message. We'll see whether you walk alone or you walk with somebody else. All right. I've got another message here. The Joy FM Sports team has been criticizing the sportsmen in this country for too long. Tomorrow, I'm coming around to watch what you guys are going to do. See you tomorrow. Kofi, Kisiedu. In Agbogba. Kofi will be there. Okay? We'll be there. You come, we will be there.
Charlie, I have a quick announcement.
What's the announcement?
Unfortunately, my doctors confirmed this morning that I will not be able to partake in the football competition. I have a slight hamstring issue. So I've pulled out of the football competition. So I apologize to my team members. We've been training all week. I know that they are banging on me for the goals, but Mubarak can
do whatever it takes. You are committed to recovering early in time to help the team.
And as a team member, let me officially say that we wish you all the best in recovery, and you will not be missed. Thank you.
You didn't expect
that. You will not be missed.
You didn't see that coming.
You will not be missed.
You didn't see that coming.
This message says, hi, Fent and his ex-co. Hey.
For my people too, why?
I think that the CAF best player, we'll talk about that as well.
You have to.
Yeah, we have to.
Serious.
The CAF best player list does justice to all the guys on the list. Given the performances for the year under review, the outstanding favorite to win is Ademola Lookman. Given the injury woes of Boniface, please tell the reggae boys of Ghana that from our great heights of top 30 placement in the world rankings just under 2 decades ago, the middle 70s in the rankings, I'm afraid that after the November matches, we'll be dropping like falling mangoes to the ditch. Twinkle, twinkle, little stars. Oh, Ked, where is the love? Interesting message, that one. This one says, as an investor, I can't count the number of times Dortmund has cost me cash playing away from home, even against Zuku teams. So I'm not surprised what happened to them against Real Madrid. Nana Kwesi with that message. That sounds very personal. Listen, Achu, let's talk about Barcelona versus Bayern Munich. I think that quite a number of us owe Hansi Flick a bit of an apology, to be honest, because I think a lot of people thought that decision wasn't going to work out. He's had numerous challenges with injuries, key players out, he's promoted young players in, and Barcelona have never been better. And that match against Bayern Munich was testament to the incredible work he's doing this season. Or is that more to does that speak more to the failings of Vincent Company, or more to the strengths of Hansi Flick, you think?
When the noise recedes, when the dust settles, Hansi Flick will be wiser not to take too much from that game.
What do you mean?
And I think Hansi Flick himself knows that that was not Barca's best performance. In fact, that game is not among Barca's best performance this season.
Okay.
I think the result was false. It was not a true reflection of the game.
4-1.
We had freakish, uncharacteristically ruthless finishing from Barcelona. And if you look at the XG, Barca had 1.52.
1.52.
Even if you run it up to 2.
They
that
should have scored
still,
2 goals. That's what it means.
Bayern had 1.13. Right.
So perhaps a 2-1 would have been.
Those were the margins. But if you look at the openings that both teams had, that perhaps should have translated into goal scoring opportunities, that is where Bayern would feel that they should have gotten more from this game. Because Serge Gnabry, Olise, Leroy Sané got into very promising positions where they either could have scored or set the ball up for their teammates to score, and they failed to do that. Right? What's more, Barca scored. In fact, Barca's first 4 attempts on targets were all goals.
Yes.
Which is uncommon, even for the best attacking teams, because what they typically do is that they generate momentum, get as smart goal mouth action as possible, get a lot of shots, and then they begin to score. Right? What Barca have done this season is a mix of suffocating teams, but also being very smart at controlling the game. So there is a lot of intensity to how they play, and that's where I think the manager gets some credit, because the last time Bayern destroyed Barca, Thomas Müller gave that famous interview where he said Barca were off the pace and they didn't have the required intensity and physicality for that level. That's not something anyone could have said about Barca's performance on Wednesday night. They played on the front foot, very intense, high-octane football, and the base for that was the physicality. In fact, the base for that game plan was the fact that they had the legs, and maybe the injuries may have been a blessing in disguise. Now, that is not to discredit Hansi Flick. It's actually to his credit, because if you look at the team that he fielded, his regular right back is not available. Centre-back pairing, he's had to play one academy product and then a player who, as recent as July, Inigo Martinez, they told him to go and find a club because they needed to free up physical space. In midfield, again, Casado, another academy product who they have been forced to play because Pedri, Gavi, I beg your pardon, what's his name? The Dutch midfielder, Frankie Gavi have all not been available. Right? So there is that. And he's had to reject things because whatever plan that he came into the team with, at the last minute, Barca informed him that, you know what, because we are bringing in Dani Olmo, we want to move on Ilkay Gundogan. So find a way to make this work. And he has. Right? He has. But there still are some question marks about that performance because, again, the frequency with which Bayern were able to get behind their defense, how they could knock the ball around, get the ball into wide areas, and then with one diagonal, after creating overloads on one side, they switch play, and it looks like there's a 1v1 for one of their wide men. And it kept happening time and time and again. So that is something that he has to work on. Right? That is something that he has to look at and improve, because against Real Madrid, I can guarantee you that and Madrid will not need even as many as Bayern were afforded. Madrid will not need as many opportunities as Bayern were afforded in that game. They have far too many match winners in their team to get those opportunities and not punish Barca for it. Right? Bellingham can score. Kylian Mbappe can score. Vinicius himself, he's in the form of his life. And so that's the reason I'm saying that Hansi Flick will be wiser to look at that performance and know that there's something that he has to improve on. Yes, he will be happy with the result. He will be happy that his players responded to the occasion, because the last time Barca beat Bayern was nearly a decade ago. Since then, it's been one whitewash after the other. So it was important that
they won this match.
They won this one and sent a statement convincingly.
Yeah.
They've managed to check that box.
Fair enough.
What's important is that going forward, he's able to build on what they have done this season, which is very impressive still. So they are not your vintage Cruyff, Pep, possessive, obsessed team. They don't have the players for it. So what does he do? He knows that their strength is in moving the ball very quickly and being very direct. He's got the players for that. What has also helped him is that some of the players are showing remarkable adaptability. I didn't think Rafinha is going to have the season that he's having.
Oh, he's having a season of his life.
But
It's unbelievable.
He has repaid the faith they had, or the decision to make him stay. Whether it was
make him
because
captain.
Whether it was because nobody was paying for him, whatever it was, he stayed, and now he's making it work. So kudos to him. But against Real Madrid, it's
gonna be We'll talk about that shortly. I wanted to ask Daniel quickly what this defeat means for Vincent Kompany. He's also lost to Aston Villa, who, by the way, have been the best team in the Champions League so far this season. 3 wins. They've not even conceded a goal. Unai Emery working wonders. Unbelievable what he's doing with Aston Villa. But that's 2 defeats now for Bayern in the Champions League and 1 win. What does that say about Kompany? Is it too early for people to start to pile a little bit of pressure on him? Because certainly, if you're Bayern Munich, there's a way to lose, but there's a way. If you're Bayern Munich, you're not supposed to lose, but even losing is a way to lose. 4-1 is not a way to lose if you're Bayern Munich.
Look, that's true, but I'm looking at it from the lens in which he got the job. Those who hired him will also look at this game critically and see that it wasn't a fair reflection of the game. Bayern were not 4-1 bad. Like, they were not that bad. Now, secondly, you need a certain aura to churn out consistent results in the Champions League.
As a manager, you mean?
As a manager.
The team's aura is not enough?
It's not necessarily, especially a team that is... Look, Bayern's Champions League pedigree since Flick left is not... They've not been Bayern Munich, basically. So it's been quite difficult for them. Even last season's semi-final, that's a funny thing. Last season's semi-final run was surprising to almost everybody. And that's how low they've fallen, at least from my POV and from, if you know Bayern, this is not them. So it's going to take time for him to build that. The good thing is that what he's doing in the league is really good. They are sitting top of the league, they are unbeaten, and that is something that he can ride on. Look, it's just 3 games into the Champions League. 2 wins in the remaining games, and he'll be in the top 24, eligible for the knockout round. So I don't think it's as bad as some may want to point out. But there's enough time for him to rescue the situation, and genuinely, I feel like he can get 2 wins out of the remaining 4 games.
5.
It's something that 5 games. It's something that is possible. It's not beyond Bayern Munich, and if that happens, he will be going into the knockout rounds probably by Christmas. I'm sure that Bayern would have been in, or they will be in the top 24 that is eligible for the knockout rounds, and probably. Still riding good in the league, so I don't think it's as bad. Obviously, the scoreline wasn't Bayern Munich, but there are still opportunities for them to bounce back.
Atletico also got themselves into some bit of trouble. They lost at home to Lille. But Sicho, let's talk about El Clasico then. Both teams going in with impressive victories at the Bernabeu, sold out crowd, 7 p.m. under the lights with the roots. Is that what the roof closing it? You said Yama has never seen the.
He has never seen a closed room before in his life.
He has seen some confidence.
Lewandowski be like, "Where has the Flick now entered?" Guys, I'm sorry. It's only one coach can prepare his players for that thing.
Who?
Mikel Arteta. He gets Arsenal to rent.
This guy don't.
It's not correct.
But it takes me years go. It takes me years go training. They go play them out. Okay, go look forward.
The question I want to ask is: I think we all agree that El Clasico has lost a bit of steam in the last maybe few years since Ronaldo.
In this
Messi.
Part of the world.
Yes, in this part of the world.
Yeah,
but this one has interest, doesn't it?
This one has massive interest.
That was what I was going at. That's what I was going with. But for the first time in maybe 3 years, this looks like an El Clasico that would have a lot of eyeballs on it.
And the timing is great. 7 p.m. is proper El Clasico time. We saw El Clasico in more recent years, afternoon, and It didn't have the same feeling. It didn't have the same feel about it. I'm happy it's got back to the time that.
Where will this be won for either teams?
Look, I have not in my entire broadcasting life struggled to preview a game like this one.
Unpredictable.
You know, say yesterday we were somewhere, we were speaking. All the things that they talk about be nonsense.
Yeah, I tell you.
Like, all the things that they talking. See, for whatever reason why I think Barca would win,
There's a counter.
Madrid can absolutely fix it and beat. And the like opposite, it's an unknown territory now for these two clubs, because we're talking about a very good outfit under Hansi Flick for Barcelona, and Real Madrid. Carlo Ancelotti's unpredictable Real Madrid. Look, Real Madrid have got, in my opinion, Real Madrid have got more match winners, game deciders than Barcelona have got. Right?
Okay.
But when you see the way Barca have played this season, they will be confident. They will be in the mood. They will be waiting for this game to start. And Barcelona know that if they get a result at the Bernabeu, a terrain where it's not new to them, they are very used to winning in Bernabeu, then that could be the league. That right there could be the breathing space they need. And that could be the league for them. Real Madrid also know that if they win this game, that could be the momentum shift.
Yeah.
Barca can go on and drop more points in subsequent games, and Real Madrid can ride on that. But let's talk about how the two coaches would like to approach this game. I have not seen a Barcelona team that uses, at least in the last 5 years, that uses wingers like Hansi Flick does. Hansi Flick's, this game that Hansi Flick is playing, it is Bayern Munich, the Hansi Flick's Bayern Munich that we are seeing in Barcelona.
Oh, yes.
Different shirts, KK. But the approach, the style, the thinking.
They attack with ruthless efficiency.
Yes. But it is not perfect because of some personnel. His back line, when they step up, right? And the goalkeeper, Inaki Peña, is not the best super keeper. Right? But Hansi Flick's brand of football demands that the game is compressed. Like it demands that his back line can be as high as possible to squeeze the game. So that, and that is why when Barcelona have had chances this season, the chances are almost clear-cut to the extent that attackers are able to take them. Because when they've won the ball, especially in La Liga, when Barca are going to score, they are winning the ball so high up the pitch. Few touches, they are there.
Yeah.
And they are super direct in transitions. Okay? And I agree with this Barca team is not obsessed with keeping the ball for fun. It's not pass the ball forward, nobody's making a run, so let me send it back to the keeper, wait for the right moment. It's not Luis Enrique. It is somebody must make the run. We have the ball, we are like, who is moving? Somebody has to make, and that is how Barca play. And when you do that against a team like Real Madrid, the risk is that even if Madrid have no control in midfield, once they win the ball, if they are able to pick the pass is danger.
Yeah.
Right? And there's also a big space, and that is where Bayern Munich enjoyed. Even though Barca like to squeeze up, there's always a big space between Rafinha and his fullback, Lamine and his fullback. When Messi and Alves were playing, they were like glue. Alves will overlap to the extent that if Messi dribbles and go, he will give them the play 1-2, then take dribble them, then go. But you don't see Koundé that high.
Yeah. No.
You don't see if Balde plays that high.
No.
So the space between the wingers is, and we saw Bayern. Bayern enjoyed that space. The space between the winger and the fullback. Bayern played very well in that space. And that is where Real Madrid too can enjoy.
That's right.
Because
Vini!
Okay, you can squeeze them. But if you leave that space for Vini to pick the ball 1v1 against Jose, or you leave Rodrigo or Kylian, it be some way.
Right.
No, the game, it be some way. Honestly.
So what you're saying is, I think what you're saying is that Barcelona's weakness is Real Madrid's strength. Real Madrid's weakness is Barcelona's
strength. And this Real Madrid
strength.
team concede so many chances.
That's what I'm saying.
And Flick's teams have shown
so many chances.
And they've shown that.
And they
like
are efficient
they are
now.
clinical.
They will score you.
They are clinical. Bro, Lewandowski is back. Lewandowski is looking very lame.
He scored a hat trick last
The
weekend.
guy is looking lame. Like who said Dompenko?
He scored a hat trick last weekend.
And he's firing. He's enjoying. Last season was the best for him. He looks fit now. He looks sharp. And when you've got Lewandowski, 3 out of 5 is a goal. And so because Madrid opened up for a lot of chances to be considered.
He was in Flick's team, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he wasn't
exactly.
Yeah, he should have won the Ballon d'Or.
The one that they said they will not do Ballon d'Or.
Ballon d'Or.
Then they gave him special award and went to give their Ballon d'Or to somebody else.
That's what I'm saying. That is why a player like Rafinha, he's had a new life because he's playing like the proper winger he loves to play like. And that Xavi was different. The strategies were different, and we haven't seen a better Lamine Yamal now. But if you look at that European team, the Spanish team in Euros, Iñaki, Nico, and Lamine, they were playing like proper forward wide players. In Barca and Xavi, Lamine wasn't necessarily doing that. He wasn't so wide. And under Hansi Flick, he's playing like a proper wide player. So he's enjoying. It's like the way Hansi Flick got Nabri and Co to cook. That's why he's got Rafinha and Lamine to cook. So quarter, no, I can't predict. But this game, I'm a bro, my bro.
You're trying to figure out
yesterday, I tell you. No, is it? No, seriously. To be frank, when you look at the ingredients on the table, on paper, I think Barcelona have a higher chance of winning this game. And for me, it's because of Real Madrid's lack of proper control in the midfield. Look, the way Barca treats the ball, it's you need to be sharp when you have it. You can't be indecisive. You can't just be.
You can't ponder.
You can't ponder. You will not have opportunities to pass the ball around 3-4 times in your own half. They are constantly coming, and you see, they need to do that to get the best out of their front line. What Lewandowski didn't like was the having to drop deep, combine. What it means is that when Barca be patient, when Barca were attacking, the distance to go was a bit longer, so he has to do a bit more running. This time around, the team is compressed. So when they win the ball, it's 1-2 steps, and then there's a big chance, and all he has to do is to apply the finish.
Yeah, that's a very good observation.
So they need to, in order to get the best out of Lamine, Lewandowski, Rafinha, the back line will come, the midfield will come. And you see, this current midfield they have, again, I think it's a blessing in disguise. It's not just technical quality, but they have heart. They can run. They can constantly put pressure on you. They will press. Like they will constantly, they are coming at you.
Bottom line, they have passion.
They have passion. Passiometer. And you see, the issue for Real Madrid is, and I was telling Sijo yesterday, I feel like Modric will have to play 75 plus minutes in this game. Probably 90. Because Real Madrid need to be able to not just control, like take the steam out of the game at times. Have somebody who can do that for them. Last season would have been Cruz. I will not have a problem. And then somebody who have the vision and the technique to pick those passes. Because see, highline, when you're watching it on TV, no, it looks like Charlie just hit the ball and let them run. But the weight of the pass, crucial. The timing of the pass, crucial. Because the person who is doing the highline in a world drill team, they know, Boga, Kubasi knows that if you hit the ball, no, it's 3 steps, he will close. Goalkeeper Peña knows that 3 steps, he will close. So the timing needs to be critical. Because if you hit a pass that will require 4 steps and they'll close the space. Before you realize, Peña has come out of his pool, he's cleared it, and then they start the turnover and they start another attack. So it's not just about having pace up front to be able to exploit. The key thing is having the person or having the technique in the midfield, in the middle of the ball, wherever the person will be. If it is a defense, whoever who can pick that pass and get the timing right to be able to put the Barca defense under pressure. Because see, if this game travels 15 minutes and Real Madrid tries a couple of long balls and the team know they fire, it gives Barca more confidence to keep on doing what they are doing. And you see, this match is it be cycle. If you start Barca, the tendency to recover, no, Boga, it is as lower. You no go fit.
So you think Barcelona will win?
So I think Barcelona have a higher chance of winning. Also, you see, the guy who is playing behind Lewandowski, see, that role is so crucial because Fermin Lopez or Dani Olmo, I think Fermin will start. Yeah. But you see, Real Madrid, Tchouaméni must play to keep an eye on the
After this
person.
game, Tchouaméni, he has to play. Oh.
But you see,
He will.
if Tchouaméni no play too, that guy will be free. But if Tchouaméni play and Tchouaméni has the ball, Tchouaméni too is a source of mistakes.
But why can't Real Madrid's midfield take charge? Look, I'm looking at. I think Modric should start. So Modric, Tchouaméni, Valverde, Bellingham. The four of them, I think, will start. I don't think Rodrigo perhaps starts in this game.
So I'm looking at
Against a diamond.
Yeah.
Bellingham at the tip. Valverde,
Rodrigo isn't
Modric
fit anyway.
around it, and then there is he pulled up. Yeah, I don't think it's that. And then there is Tchouaméni in behind it. Camavinga comes from the bench. Why can't that Real Madrid midfield of so many things deal with Casado, Pedri, and in this case Fermin Lopez? I mean, on paper it looks like it's a mismatch. On paper, it looks like Fermin Lopez, Casado, Pedri shouldn't be able to match up with Modric, Bellingham, Fede, and Tchouaméni. Could that be where Madrid on a big night like?
Look, obviously the addition of the
Because
extra
that
midfielder.
diamond would make it really difficult for any team.
Yeah, that means Rafinha or Lamine Yamal has
Have
to
come short.
absolutely have to drop in as well. I think it
Alright,
could
fair
be
enough.
Rafinha.
But Baldi.
Achu, I'll
But
bring
Get that
you.
line.
Look,
Uh,
for me,
no, we have an interview, so I need to let you speak about Arsenal, Liverpool briefly, and then I'll take some messages, and then
I will be
we'll
flying.
talk about. Yeah, you only have 2 minutes. Arsenal versus Liverpool. That's the biggest game of the weekend in the Premier League. Obviously, this is first versus what?
You put in respect to Talencio, but it's okay.
Third.
Oh.
okay.
Listen.
Interview.
Dark Arts FC have taken the Dark Arts to next level. 3 red cards so far this season.
Dark Arts FC. Today Arsenal with Dark Arts FC.
3 red
They said
cards.
the objective. You got.
That message is what triggered me. You won't keep quiet and let me do my job. You come and warn me. Dark Arts FC have 3 red cards so far this season. They are missing key players in this game against Liverpool. Do they have a chance?
Arteta
It's at the Emirates, nonetheless.
Arteta played himself into this position. I think he's come so far in his career, matured, but he keeps making decisions that sometimes leaves you questioning whether or not he's got the bigger or the full picture in mind. Because I didn't think Thomas Partey should have started or even played 90 minutes in midweek. I didn't think Calafiori should have been risked, especially knowing, like the point you made yesterday, that Saliba was not going to be available for this weekend's game. I mean, and so with that in mind, when you then make that decision that you are still going to play, now you've put yourself in a position where 3 of your best defenders are not going to be available for this game. Calafiori, Saliba, Timber as well.
Tomiyasu.
So essentially, the one defender
So
that
means we have to play with Kivio.
look,
Kivio.
the idea that Mohamed Salah will go up against
Kivio.
Boga, and you see, it's not just on that flank, on the opposite flank, Luis Diaz,
Yeah.
If he plays.
Boga.
Oh, you play. Oh, he was rested. Oh,
He was rested.
Oh, he was rested. He was giving. Oh, Slaughter. Oh, he
So,
was,
Luis Diaz
against Ben White.
Ben White.
Benjamin White.
Yes, Christo.
Look, it's not looking good, and you see, but somehow Arteta, what did he say before this game? He says, "I guarantee you, we are going
They will
to
be
fly."
fly.
They will fly.
Look, my money is on Liverpool.
Quick.
Slot
Okay.
has done a wonder.
That's why you don't have money.
because-
Slotto.
No, but me, I don't believe the guy.
Look,
Slotto.
he's done a brilliant job because yes,
Slotto. You know, he said Slotto. No, I remember the Napoli fans and Scott McTominay. Scotto. Scotto.
Charlie. My manager dropped quote.
Is it what?
We have had a very difficult and challenging. Oh no, we are having very difficult and challenging moments. But I don't think this is one of them. We are so energized. The atmosphere will be tremendous.
Ateto.
Charlie, you know this guy.
Ateto.
Delali, I would say, he say he did La Paz. But you send me the name of the shop. He say I hear I did some barber shop. They listen to you guys.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Big shouts to them.
Yeah, big shouts to them.
And if I give you the name of the shop.
Give me the name of the shop at La Paz.
Yes.
Give me the name of the
The
shop.
only problem is that even if you give the name of the barber shop, Sicho will not be getting a haircut from there.
Why?
Oh.
You pa.
I get beard that they. So go for board. So I don't get a haircut.
But you business go figure.
But you if your head
If your man
what's the go round?
At the
I
shop.
go off your microphone. I go. I go off your microphone. Okay, DK, 60 seconds. Because I need to talk to a big man here. His name is Courage.
So wrapping up.
Oh, he said he's
Wrapping
giving
up.
it to me.
I mean, your money's on your money's on.
You said your money's on.
Yeah, you finished.
Yeah.
What's wrapping up again?
So
So you've completed for the other place.
You've already paid your money.
you say 60 seconds to me.
Yes.
60 seconds.
Yes, because you have to talk for.
Soaring, flying. There's not a star
God.
in heaven that we
God.
can reach.
God.
Oh, Arsenal. Sunday. Who fly?
And it feels no, but I think Liverpool win. Honestly.
Okay,
You think
fair
what
enough.
you want to think.
Courage is here. Big man, how you do?
I did.
Carry sport there.
All right, Courage is from.
Beaver Beverage.
That's right. Listen, Courage, thank you guys for sponsoring Joy Sports Invitational.
Sharp.
This is a mandatory interview for you guys. So tell us exactly what you do at Beaver Beverages, and then tell us a bit more about what we should expect from your team tomorrow.
All right, so first of all, I'd like to say a very big good afternoon to all your listeners.
Thank you.
My boss is actually listening now. So
Oh, Frankie!
Boss.
a great shout out to Mr. Frank
James.
I salute you, boss.
Frank said he did train for the CO penalty kick by training his legs in the gym. So if your legs be heavyweight direction, no day inside a problem.
No, but it's still
So
go
big
bring the
shouts
cup.
to him, big
He still
shouts
go
to
bring
him.
the cup. The cup they want are there.
Okay.
Right, the cup they want. Are
Fair
there.
enough. Listen, Piva Beverages, what do you guys do? What kind of drinks do you produce over there?
All right, so Phenom Industry actually is the manufacturing industry here in Ghana, solely owned by Ghanaians.
Okay.
Right.
Phenom Industries.
Phenom Industry. So Piva Beverage is actually one of the brands that falls under the Phenom Industry.
Okay.
So for now, we have about 5 different flavorful drinks under the Piva Beverages. Right. So we have Piva Cola.
Piva
We have
Cola.
Piva Orange.
Orange.
Piva Tangy.
Tangy.
Piva Cocktail.
Cocktail.
And the Piva Grape.
Grepo.
Solid.
Piva Grape.
So for each of these soft drinks, right?
Yeah.
They have their unique taste
Okay.
and flavor. So for instance, when you have a taste of the Piva Cola, I like to say all the time that it has come to replace the ordinary Coke that you and I take.
I see. I love it. I have tasted it before. My sister, we went for a graduation, and that was what she had with the food, and that was my first time ever trying it, and I loved it.
Yeah. And also we have an endorsement, I would say, from the second lady of the land. You know, she had a taste of our Piva
Mrs.
Tangy.
Samira Bamia.
I tell you.
I loved it.
She loved it, you know,
see.
100%. You know, she loved it. You know, so that's basically one of our brands. We also have the Game Energy Drink.
You have an energy drink too?
Good news to
It's
you.
called the Game. This is Game Plan.
So let me just say this.
The Game is not sponsoring Game Plan.
Now in our premises
Yes.
at Phenom Industry, we just unveiled Fancy Gadam as our new brand ambassador for
DK,
the
give
Game
them a Fancy Gadam
Energy
line.
Drink.
The Game Energy Drink.
The Game Energy Drink.
Oh, DK, give them a line.
It happen. We also have our Piva Natural Mineral Water. So 3 solid brands falling under the Phenom Industry now. You know, so you're going to be seeing a lot of our brands out there very soon. Now, to add up, Phenom Industry team or Piva Beverages team is ready for you guys tomorrow.
That's right.
We are ready. We have been training.
Boss.
We have been in the gym. And we are ready to take the cup.
Oh my God.
We are bringing the cup.
We are bringing the cup. You're winning. How many events are you winning?
Charlie, I can tell you, like, we are bringing about 4 cups to the factory.
4 cups.
4
trophies.
The CEO is going to win.
He's going to win.
The football games, we are taking
We
it.
are taking football.
The tag of peace, we are there.
Tag of peace.
Swimming, we are there.
Swimming, you are there.
Charlie, we did
We'll
take
see.
all of these things.
Carrie, thank you. Thank you very much,
Thank
Carrie
you
from
too
Piva
for
Beverages.
having me.
You said the game energy drink. Your new ambassador is Fancy Gadam.
Yes, sir.
Amazing stuff.
And tomorrow he
Why
has
did
a
you
show.
say, I marry you, beautiful?
Yeah, we
Next
will.
day, you are ugly. I marry you, beautiful. Next day, you are ugly. You must see my lawyer.
I beg. He has a new release.
This
called
be my
Tapali.
total cheat. All right,
But I'm sure you guys know that he has a show tomorrow happening at the Bukum Arena.
we are only interested in people beverages.
The reason why I'm saying is that we are going to be there to support him fully.
Okay. Good luck with that. We are supporting Piva Beverages tomorrow. All right, thank you, Courage, for coming.
Thank you
Let me
so
read a
much.
couple of messages. United make beans. Hey, that's Chris with that message. This one says, "Good afternoon, fan. Please ask Sicho, did company make the best decision by not starting Jamal Musiala in his first 11? Kelly Ozil."
From injury.
Yeah.
Injury
All right.
wasn't fit.
This one says, kwata kra. Madrid will concede no less than 3 goals on Saturday. Kojo in Adenta. He says, exactly 11 years ago, Madrid lost 2-1 at the Camp Nou. Take note. Thank you very much, Kojo, for that message. This one says, hi, friend. I think that company woke up to smell the coffee in the biggest games of the Champions League. The better he'll keep his job because his bosses will be checking his performances to keep him in the job. United and Ten Hag picking 3 points from 9 is very poor, especially their European record under Ten Hag. Not winning in over a year is sickening. For El Clasico, both teams are in form and few injuries. I will see Madrid necking it narrowly, given their efficiency of the front line. Citizen Sika Togo from the University of Ghana with that message. Good afternoon, guys. This message says, good afternoon, guys. I'm happy it's time to watch the biggest clash in the game of football history. Barca is going to win. Quick! Hope in Odumasi Krobo sent us that message. Let me see. Okay. This message says, my sure odd for tomorrow's tournament is Lexis Bill is going to beat Andy Doster. I'm putting my house on him. Bernard from Adam. Interesting. Carry that for the watch. For the walk in the morning, 6 a.m.
Charlie, we did it.
Yeah, that's
we
right.
Did it. We did
Listen, thanks a lot for coming. Thank you, Sicho. Thank you, Daniel. Thank you.
In action today, so
Al-Nassr. Thank you, Muftao. But Chalkbox is here, the latest innovation designed to meet all your school storage needs. So if you are thinking about sending things to your ward in school, you don't need to carry it there physically yourself. You can use Chalkbox. Just call them on 0530 474-694 and they'll deliver for you. Game Plan is proudly sponsored by Betway and Petersol Platinum Energy. My name is Fentio, Tahiru Fentio. I hope to see all of you tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. at the University of Ghana Stadium, the campus. That's where we are starting the walk from, 5-kilometer walk, and we get it all started. It's going down tomorrow. Come meet everybody, and we'll be there for the Joy Sports Invitational. It's a big day ahead. Up next now is a BBC World Service. My name is Fentio, Tahiru Fentio. See you tomorrow.
Commander of the Lord's Resistance Army has been sentenced to 40 years for war crimes